Hi, Safari. How are you?
I'm very fine. What about you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm glad that I'm getting to chat to you live on the first time on StreamYard. So this is really exciting, and I was actually wanting to, catch up on our, last chat. It was really, insightful and exciting. So I wanted to, you know, catch up with you and see how things been in general after our first previous chat last time.
Okay. Am I supposed to talk now or still?
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what really to say, but life has been okay, much better than it has been before. It's just that crypto, in particular, has been a little bit boring and kind of going down, unlike before. But we're still hanging in here. We're still hoping for the best. While we prepare for the worst, we hope for the best and we are preparing for the worst because anything can happen. So we don't want to be caught unawares. So that's just what we're doing right now.
Okay. But in general, what are your thoughts on, let's say, like which crypto do you think is going to shoot the lights out this year?
Ah, and it's hard to predict, but I have this strong feeling. Uniswap and TrustSwap, these two projects are really doing nice. They have the leaders. They are actually working hard, and they have a lot of potentials. To me, I these are these are crypto projects that I can back with anytime, any day. Like I don't know, but I just feel like they have what it takes to stay for a long period of time, and it's a good investment for anybody that cares to invest. Is They're trusted, they are tested, and they're trusted. Their founders are up and doing. They know what they're doing. They have this vision and they are running with the vision. I've actually followed their roadmap, and that's one thing I like about any crypto project I'm going into. I first of all look at their roadmap. Are they actually keeping to their words? Are they the type of people that promise and not fulfill it? But these two projects, they're doing well and they're keeping to their words. That's what I like about them. So with that, I can say yes. I see them going far, not just this year, even the next year to come.
Wow, that's impressive. So tell me something. In your country, how is the COVID situation there improving? Because, like in my case, we're on level one, which means that it's pretty much back to 100% economic activity. Like, did your country work on similar levels?
Yeah, we everything is working fine except the school system. Um, in my country, we have primary school, we have nursery school, primary school, and then we have the higher institution. So, but right now, the nursery, the primary, and the secondary have resumed school, but the higher institution have not resumed. So, but every other thing is working perfectly fine.
No, like what I
So
mean
that's
is
it.
like in
That's the
terms
level,
of
and
the.
I think we are also at
Oh,
level.
oh, okay. So you're saying that you're also at level one, which means that you're at like full peak economic activity now.
Yeah, we are full. Everything is just that school that is remaining, the higher institution. Every other thing is working perfectly well. But we still go about with our nose masks. Like yesterday, I got
Mm,
caught. I was arrested because I went out onto the market without putting on my nose mask. And
same here.
gosh, I
Ish.
paid. I had to pay for them to release me. But, but it's cool. I disobeyed the law. But it's cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, in our country, I think there's like a 5,000 rand fine. I don't know how much that is in
Yeah.
Nigerian currency, but it's a lot of money. 5,000 rand.
Wow. Which how much
I
is it in
know.
dollars? Can easily
Okay, 5,000 rand. Let's say if it
like how
was,
much is it up to?
it's about maybe $300. Maybe they say 300 plus dollars, give or take.
Wow, that's huge.
I know.
Wow. Ha. Man,
Yeah,
that's
this
that's much.
yeah, man, it's like this whole COVID thing, it's like a money making scheme, man. People finding new ways of making money. Some people say it's like a global scam, but considering how many people are dying, I don't know what's real, what's false.
True. But to me, it's real because I know people that actually died because of it. So it's real, even though people are making money out of it, but it's real. And the whole world can't just shut down if it's a scam. It's not
Hmm.
possible. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me something. The okay, I want to ask you regarding the whole flights happening in your country. Like, are you all open for like international travel, or you're only like open for like domestic travels in general? In our case, it's only domestic travels.
No, everything. No, everything in my country is open. Both international travel. Everything is normal.
Wow.
Not everything is absolutely fine. It's just the school that remains, the higher institution, like I told you earlier. But everything is working perfectly well. Everything. You can travel out, people can come in, but a lot of protocols must be adhered to. But everything is working fine. Just that
Hmm.
maybe in flights, there'll be space. But aside the spacing, social distance stuff, everything is back to normal.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've got to admit it. Our countries in general, I think I've done a good job in terms of handling this case, in terms of handling the COVID. But if you look at it worldwide, like the Western countries, like America, England, they've done pretty bad. I mean, look at America; they got like truckload of cases, and England has got like a second
And
wave. I think we've done a good job. I think our countries have done a good job. I don't know what you think about that. Oh, oh, you there? Oh,
sorry, I didn't get what
oh
you said.
no, no, I was saying that our countries have done a good job when it's come to handling this COVID and all that.
Can you?
Sorry?
I didn't get what you said. Network is kind of controlling your voice.
Oh no, no, I was saying that our countries have done a good job in handling this whole COVID situation.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Compared to other countries like America, they one of the worst
Yeah,
cases.
with comparing it to like England and all that, it's yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
I guess it's an effect of the black blood, South Africa. Yeah, maybe
yeah, man.
I guess. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
it's all good.
Speaking of
Yeah.
speaking of which, like now, if you get into the whole political side, there's this debate happening now between Trump and Biden. Are you following that? And if you are, what are your predictions on it or thoughts?
Wow, man. I've been following that anyways. Normally, I'm tipping for Trump.
Okay,
I like the guy. I like Trump because of his audacity
okay,
and his
okay.
he has this confidence in himself. It's
Hmm,
like he's fearless, and I
hmm,
like that character. I like some
hmm,
people that are confident in themselves and they are
hmm,
fearless,
hmm,
and I like that
hmm,
about Trump. In
hmm,
as much as he has his own flaws and his own
hmm,
shortcomings, because nobody's
hmm,
perfect.
hmm,
I think he's
hmm.
the right president for America. He's bringing back the America we used to have. In as
Oh,
much as he has so many enemies, oppositions, but I like
hmm.
Trump, and I'm voting for him. If I have the opportunity to vote, I will vote for Trump. Biden, he's a good guy, but I don't think he's the right president for America. I don't think because America needs a president that is
Yeah.
firm with his visions, and Trump is that guy. But that is political aspect. But this is deeper than what we see in the television. This political stuff between the American president is deeper. I don't want to go deeper deeper into it, but on a sketch, on a surface level, what do I say? When you go deeper than than normal, like what they're showing us, you find out that Trump might lose the election if
Mm.
everything goes according to plan. But he might win. Anything can happen in life. But from the way things are going deep, and some cabals in America doesn't want Trump because since Trump came in, he has been able to, say no to a lot of them. He was, unlike Obama, that was a little bit compromise. He was compromising a lot, trying to make peace with this and that, trying to, unlike Obama considers people. But Trump is like, this is what is good for America, and he goes for it. He doesn't care what people are saying, he just goes for it.
Mm.
So that's why, anyway. But I'm going with Trump. I like his courage whenever a situation
Yeah.
arises. So courageous. I like him for that.
Mm. Yeah. It's yeah. I'm glad you say that because even though there's this one Indian astrologer that has predicted him to win, and then there's this one
Yeah.
American guy that's been getting these predictions right, and he's predicted Biden to win. So it's hard to say who's going to get this one. So whoever wins, wins. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the American people that will have to live with whoever they get.
Yeah, sure. Well, what about you? Who are you tipping? Who are you voting? Who are you tipping to win? And why?
Okay. Hmm. Well, I like Trump for the economic policies. I mean, but then there is so much negative articles on him. But then Biden isn't perfect either. So, but then you know what my problem is, right? All the negative stuff comes from the liberal media, which is like the Democrat-run channels. There's no neutral channel,
Yeah.
right? So it's hard to take whichever channels that are serious. So I prefer to rather let God determine this. I'll leave it to Him.
Yeah, I like what you just said now. The negative articles about him is not really from neutral ground. There must be a position, because Trump per se, I know he's not perfect. I know he has his own flaws and thereof, but I think he's the right guy to me because I've actually
Mm,
watched him. I'm trying to find his all his policies are for the Americans. Everything he's doing is for the
yeah.
benefit of Americans. Every bit of
Mm,
his policies. Since he came in, the
mm,
jobs has been on rise. Aside this year that COVID hit America very
mm,
hard, but
mm,
before this COVID issue, America is doing
yeah.
fine economically, and
Yeah.
everything is coming back to normal, unlike before. So I think that is what a country needs. Where jobs,
Mm,
people, the youth are getting jobs. It's
mm,
it will help to reduce the crime rate in any country when youth are busy working, getting paid. Unlike my country, I
yeah.
just wish
It's funny
we
you
have
just brought up.
somebody like
It's funny you've brought up this point about your country. I was just gonna mention. I was just gonna come to that question. So, like your country, like how's the unemployment like in terms of percentage? Because ours is also pretty bad.
I lost connection.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It happened. It's network. Yeah, I was just gonna get to what you just mentioned there on a final note. So tell me something. The unemployment in your country, like, what's the percentage like? Because I know in our country it's around 20 something plus percentage unemployment.
Hmm. The percentage, I don't really know, but I know it's on increase by the day. It's on increase. Like many youth here are not working. Many, and things are getting hard by the day. Things are getting tough. As a, if you go to the market, you can't even buy something that you can buy with, let's say, $5. Now it's like three times to that price. A
Yo,
lot of people are crying. It's what
I can imagine.
it's kind of getting serious here in my country. Just I think last week, government removed the subsidy that they were paying on petroleum and electricity bills. Now electricity bills like two times what we used to pay, and it's too much. It's too much. Some people that are
Yeah,
working monthly pay is difficult to meet their daily out, man. It's difficult.
yeah, man.
But
I can imagine. Yeah, you're right.
man,
But tell me something.
man, sorry about the lost the connection.
Yeah, it's fine. You were telling me about the situation, about two times, three times the prices and all that.
Yeah, man, things are getting tough by the day, by the month, by the week, by the second here. It's as if the government doesn't really care about the youth, doesn't really care about the citizen. I don't know why it's like that, but to me, this is the one of the worst government we have ever had since I was born. Because since I've not been this hard way it is now, many people are crying. A lot of people can't even pay for the electricity bill, and it's hard. This is what we use on a daily basis, and when people can't pay
Yeah,
for it,
yeah,
it's,
I can
it's tough.
imagine.
It's tough.
Yeah,
It's
man.
tough. But we're surviving. We're surviving. I just hope that things get better because if it continues like this, man, there's going to be chaos in this country because
Yeah.
it's at
But tell me
home.
something. But before COVID, like, how was the
People
situation
are
economically in the country?
angry. They're like, yeah, we used to
No, but tell me
manage. There
something.
was less, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, no, I was saying like before COVID, like how was the country economically? Was it good or was it still as bad now?
Before COVID, I won't say it's good and I won't say it's bad. It's just normal. It's just in
Okay.
between.
Okay,
It
but
was not
now
that
obviously it's
bad.
become worse.
It's becoming worse. Yeah, it's going from up. It's just going down slow,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
not good.
Yeah. Yeah. Similar situation also in our country. Our country was having all this load shedding and whatever shedding problems. And then
Uh,
COVID just rubbed salt in our wounds, man. I don't know if you all have load shedding in your country, but yeah, and load shedding is really a problematic situation.
it was low shedding. I not heard of that before.
Pardon?
I've not heard of. You say low shedding. What?
No, load shedding is when you're cutting lights at various times and for a certain particular time period. Like for example, we have load shedding from, so from example, you see from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So we have like 2 hours of load shedding like every single day, or we have it like. But now we don't have it now because sometimes it's you have good days where you don't need to cut off the lights, but it's a bit crazy.
Well, you mean in your country they still cut the light, like they will climb the ladder and cut the light?
No, it's no. You see, there's like a grid, so they generally cut the lights off at particular time zones, particular I mean, for particular areas where they feel that that area is taking up too much electricity, so they try and reduce the load because
Oh,
they can't
okay.
meet up demand. Hmm. But yeah, but I think yeah, no, it's a funny situation, but it's pretty embarrassing. But it's okay. I think we are going in the right direction.
Oh,
We haven't had load shedding, and we haven't had load shedding in a
okay.
while. So touch wood. And yeah,
Hmm.
and we can only hope that next year brings better joy. We need it.
Okay. That's
And yeah, and along with the vaccine. Do you think the vaccine is going to come
yeah.
out soon?
I think what is about I say? I didn't get that.
Oh no, I was going to say like okay, if on my final question to you would be like, do you think the vaccine is really going to come out at the end of the year, according to what Trump says?
Nah.
Like, do you? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, to be frank with you, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know why I'm not a fan of vaccine. So I don't really pay attention to it. Yeah, I read news
Oh.
that vaccine might come out this year, but it's not yet verified. It's just news. And I also had another news that it's of a certain that this year is going to come out
Hmm.
because yeah, it's still going series of tests.
Hmm.
Yeah, so but I'm not sure. We just have 3 months left.
Okay.
This is off, and I wonder how possible that is. But if it comes out fine, at least it will help reduce the
Hmm.
out fine. But I hope it does because we need to get back to our normal life.
Hmm.
This COVID actually stopped a lot of things.
Hmm.
It's messy. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, on that final note, thanks so much for your time and for doing this first ever live chat, man. And take care, my friend.
Take care too. Can I ask you a question before you go? For you.